Hello and welcome to Voices of Maximilian Globus, the podcast where we explore the people, ideas, and innovations shaping the future of global excellence. I'm your host, Dennis, and I'm proud to be part of the Maximilian Globus family, a company that thrives on connection, ambition, and impact. Each episode will dive into inspiring conversations with team members, leaders, partners, and visionaries from across our global network. Whether you're tuning in from one of our offices or simply curious about what drives us forward, this is your behind-the-scenes look at the culture, values, and creativity that fuel Maximilian Globus. So sit back, plug in, and let's explore what makes Maximilian Globus more than just a company, but a movement powered by people. There's a skill that can deepen every relationship in your life, make you a better leader, a better partner, and a better friend. And the best part, it costs nothing, and it requires you to do less, not more. I want to tell you a quick story. A while ago, I was feeling completely stuck on a creative project. It felt like I was hitting a wall, and the frustration was immense. I called up a friend. Let's call him Mark. Mark is a classic problem solver. Before I could even finish explaining the situation, he was firing off solutions. Have you tried mind mapping? You should read this book. Why don't you just take a break for a week? You're probably just burnt out. Every suggestion, while well-intentioned, just made me feel worse. I didn't feel helped. I felt handled. He was listening to my problem, but he wasn't hearing me. Later that week, I mentioned the same thing to another friend, Sarah. And Sarah did something remarkable. She just listened. I talked for about 10 minutes, rambling about the project, my doubts, my frustrations, and all she did was nod, and every now and then she'd say things like, "Wow, that sounds really tough," or, "So the deadline is what's creating the most pressure?" She didn't offer a single piece of advice, but when I finished talking, I felt a huge weight lift off my shoulders. Just by having the space to articulate my own thoughts without interruption, I started to see the solution for myself. Sarah didn't fix my problem. She created the space where I could fix it myself. Mark was a responder. Sarah was a listener. The difference is everything. Responding is about you. It's about showcasing your knowledge, your experience, your ability to fix things. Listening is an act of generosity. It's about them. It's about stepping into their world for a moment. So how do we become more like Sarah? I think it comes down to shifting through 3 gears of listening. Gear 1 is internal listening. This is where most of us live. You're hearing their words, but your mind is running. What should I say next? Does this relate to my own story? Oh, I need to remember to buy milk. This is listening to reply. Gear 2 is focused listening. You've quieted your internal monologue and are concentrating on their every word. You're absorbing the information. This is much better, but it's still a bit passive. Gear 3 is global listening. This is the magic level. This is active listening. You're not just hearing the words, you're hearing the emotion behind them. You're noticing their tone of voice, their hesitation. You're listening to what isn't being said. And from this place, you don't offer solutions, you offer understanding. You ask questions like, "How did that feel?" Or you summarize, "So it sounds like you felt really let down by that." Shifting from Gear 1 to Gear 3 is a conscious practice. It's the practice of putting your ego and your inner fixer aside and offering someone the simple, powerful gift of your full attention. Your relationships will thank you for it. Your colleagues will thank you for it. And you'll be surprised how much more you learn when you stop preparing your response and simply listen. So that brings us to your challenge. It's the same, but now you know why it matters so much. In one conversation in the next 24 hours, I want you to make it your mission to listen. No advice, no interrupting with your own story. Just listen. Practice active listening today. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Up and Personal. If you love this episode, share it with a friend, and I'll catch you next time for more ways to live your best life.